So, first off, rest in peace, Sabrina, whose name I can't pronounce. There's a lot of replies, and they're all condolences for the most part, you know. And I agree with everything. No, I am sorry that this monster, that took this young lady's life. You know, and this is the part where I piss everybody off. So brace yourselves, because here it comes. Alright? I am sick and tired of reading things like this. And I want to place the blame where it belongs. It belongs on the asshole that took her life. And he's more to blame than anything else. But what I'm about to say will sound extremely hypocritical. Don't take this shit the wrong way. Take this shit for what it is. Because I've been where that family is. I've had cousins who have lost their lives due to men and their fucking ignorance and their inability to say no. Their inability to accept rejection. Their inability to move on. Now, I'm not such a man that I am without sin. I tried to win my ex-fiancée back for years. And once she got the law involved, it was done. Now, wherever she is, I hope she's happy. If we ever cross paths again, I hope that she's happy and well. I hope she found what she was looking for. I hope I find what I'm looking for. So, here's the thing. I don't picture myself as a superhero, except for when I'm in cosplay or messing around or whatever. And I'm far, far from being a fucking saint. Alright? I am way beyond being a saint. I also don't know if I'm redeemable. I haven't, murdered anybody. Thought crosses my mind at least once a day. None of those people are female that I can recall, unless you count, siblings. There's at least one female sibling that I'd like to wrap my hands around her neck. However, I'm a strong believer in karma. I'm a strong believer in God. I'm a strong believer in when you do evil to others, that shit will come back on you. No matter how small the evil. If it's a small wish, or worse, it's evil. And if you do evil to others, evil will befold you. This young lady picked what she thought was a decent guy. But she didn't tell her family that she was even dating. Which is rule number one. If you're messing with somebody, especially if you're a girl, you need to tell some goddamn body. Friends, family, somebody needs to know that you have a boyfriend or a lover or a friend with benefit or whatever the thing is you guys do. You need to tell somebody. Whether they don't like him because of the ethnicity of the guy or the height or the attitude or whatever the hell it is, that's like the one secret that you don't keep from your family whatsoever. But ladies, and a couple of us men, just a couple, because it's a very rare case where the man is killed by his girlfriend. There are very rare cases, but they do happen. But for the most part, you read more of the woman being killed by her boyfriend than the man being killed by his girlfriend. And it does happen. There's 1 in a million of those cases that do happen. So out of 100 people, there may be 10 cases of a woman killing her boyfriend. Alright? But there are more than 75 cases of men killing their girlfriends. And again, I state this. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a victim blamer. But the truth of the matter of the fact is that you women pick these guys. I'm not a good guy. But when I'm with my woman, I'm good to her. Understand the concept of being a bad boy. There's nothing wrong with being a bad boy. But you don't treat your woman, who is a gift from God, like shit. Ever. You don't raise your hand in anger. You can raise it in self-defense. but you do not raise your hand in anger. And no matter what's on this device, you can't always take that shit at face value. No, because people are going to text you. Let me break it down for you. In the defense of all who have been killed by their lovers, there are going to be people who want to ruin your relationship because they're not happy. They don't have the right to ruin your relationship, but they also feel that since they're not happy, misery loves company, and we're going to do everything we can to royally fuck you so that you're not happy too. And there are plenty of people on the planet that is like that. Alright? Now, the guts and grits of this thing is that you women pick these bad boys who do drugs or dabble in drugs or do bad shit and then turn back around and out of anger and sometimes just for the fuck of it, they smack y'all around. And the first time they smack you around is your first red, final and only red flag that you should take and head for the hills. Now, there are some exceptions to these rules when there are children involved. And I will say, yeah, accidents happen. I've never raised my hand on a woman out of anger. I have never struck a woman out of anger unless that woman was kin to me and we were siblings when we was kids and they were little girls and I was a little boy and we were fighting then and only then. And I own that shit. But as we got grown, it takes a whole lot for me to not hit somebody, male or female. So anybody who says that I've hit them, they probably deserve that shit. Male and female alike. But I've never started a fight, and I've never struck anybody out of anger. But again, any girlfriend that I ever had will never be able to say that I put my hands on them without it being sexual and consensual. But you ladies, y'all tend to pick these assholes. Y'all tend to procreate with these assholes. And then you find out who they are. And when you find out who they are, you find out the hard way, when they're going upside your head, when they're playing Smack My Bitch Up in your head, and you're playing Frozen. Your head's going, let it go, everybody's gotta know, I don't care. That's in your head. The man's head is two things going on. First, the thing at the top of his head is, I'm gonna have to make this bitch understand the smack of my hand. And then prodigies, smack my bitch up. Smack my bitch up. And y'all pick these guys. Y'all look at me. Oh, he's a comic book freak. He knows martial arts. He thinks he's a badass. But he ain't shit. I don't want him. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't break the law. He doesn't speed. Okay, I do speed. But I don't do any of the other shit that I mentioned. Y'all don't want guys like me. Y'all want men who treat you like fucking dog shit. Y'all do. And then after you procreate with them and you get tired of being treated like dog shit if you live, then you want decent men.